My name is Johana Montserrat Sánchez Macías. My topic is General Rule. Rule 0 or General Rule is one of the rules for conjugation for three persons in the affirmative. The three persons are he, she, it. This rule tells us that we must add an S to the verb when we use a third person. This applies when the verb and with a letter does not apply in the other rules. Examples. He walks, Rodrigo drinks, Jose lives in the center, he blows, the computer, Tadeo eats cake, he assists the party, he swims in the pool, Mario accepts his rally. She cooks soup, Regina sings in a competition, she has a sister, she walks the sand, Maria runs a marathon, she dives in the sea, Karla assists her presentation. The dog eats meat, it runs, it comes, it drinks, it swims, the squirrel walks on two legs, cat drinks a lot, it lives. Thank you.
Rule 1. Add es the end of the third person singular verb he, she, it if the verb ends with s, ch, sh, x, and o. For example, he teaches every day and she walks to the park.
La regla 2 implica que en el presente simple existe la tercera persona del singular, la cual posee una regla gramatical muy sencilla y la aplicaremos con he, she, it. La regla número 2 se agrega es cuando el verbo termina en y, procedida de una consonante.
Rule 3. The rule of 3 says that verbs ending in y have a different exception to Rule 2. It is said that if there is a vowel before the last letter or y, the y is preserved and the end is at one s. Let's look at some examples in the third person. He buys a new bicycle. We can note that before the y in the verb buy, there is a vowel, therefore one s is added. Another example would be Alexa pays in cash. It would be the correct y. But why? Well, Alexa is a feminine noun, so you get the pronoun she. Now in the verb before the y, there is the vowel a, so it is added s to the verb to pay, to living into pairs. Then we will say because the sentence is still dull, Alexa pays in cash. When we talk about habits and routines, we use the present simple to talk about things we do frequently. For example, I have breakfast every day. They go to church on Sunday. Talk about repeat events and actions. For example, the plane arrived at 18 o'clock yours. She has a yoga class tomorrow morning. To talk about general facts, water freezes at 0 degrees and the earth revolves around the sun.
Hi, today I'm going to tell you when to use a simple present. I'm going to tell you and I'm just going to give you one example. The first is to give instructions. The example is you go straight and then you turn left. The other scheduled events. This example says my party starts at 9 o'clock. Okay, the last one talk about future, and the example is he'll be there after he leaves. So that's all. Hope you like it.
Examples. Simple present. He lives in New York. She is a teacher. He has good job. Habits and routines. He brushes his teeth every morning. She only eats fruit for breakfast. She watches Netflix every afternoon. Repeat events and actions. She goes to Mexico every summer. She drives to school every morning. It snows every during the winter. General facts. It is hot during the summer. Her parents are Cuban. Saltmates, food salter. Instructions or directions. Open the frying tin, take out the eggs. 12 cups to the party. Go down the street, then make a left turn. She loaded events. She arrives tomorrow. The plan leaves in the afternoon. His birthday is the 25th. Future constructs. She'll help you before she leaves. We will she you after we arrive. She will have you soon.
Examples with third persons. Ejemplos con tercera persona. The general rule for the third persons. The general rule tells us that we have to add an s to the verb when we use a third person. For example, Maria cooks, he drinks, a cat eats. But if the verb ends in sh, ch, s, x, z, and y, we have to add es. For example, Maria washes. If the verb ends with y, then of a consonant, we have to change y for I. For example, study, studies. And if the verb ends with y, then of a vocal, we only have to add an s. For example, play, plays. Examples. She watches TV. He studies English. It plays in the garden. Maria washes the dishes. My mom cooks the meal. Thank you.
Hola, buenos días. A mí me tocó hacer ejemplos en forma positiva. La primera forma positiva es I go to the class this week. She read the newspaper every day. Mr. Green works with my uncle. She does not accept my decision. My mother never watches TV in her room. What do you say about the nightlife of migration? Paul never does his homework. Eso sería todo. Buenos días.
Negative sentence. Its structure is subject, noun, verb. In the case of the subject I, you, we, and they, the word don't is used. While for he, she, and it uses doesn't. Knowing this we only put a verb at the end. For example, fly. I don't fly. You don't fly. It doesn't fly. She doesn't fly. It doesn't fly. We don't fly. You don't fly. They don't fly. We must remember that this is in the short forms since they are the most common.
Hi, today I'm gonna give you more examples in the simple present form in case you have questions. Okay, as you know, we must add s or es. This depends on the verbs that we have, but I'm not going to explain you this again because my classmates already did it. So let's start with examples. Examples in positive form. Know and lie. I know, you know, she knows, he knows, it knows, you know, we know, they know. Then we lie, I lie, you lie, she lies, he lies, it lies, you lie, we lie, they lie. Now I'm gonna give you examples in negative form with the same verbs, of course. I don't know, you don't know, she doesn't know, he doesn't know, it doesn't know, you don't know, we don't know, they don't know. Now with the verb lie, I don't lie, you don't lie, she doesn't lie, he doesn't lie, it doesn't lie, you don't lie, we don't lie, and they don't lie. And with the last one, that is interrogative form, with the same verbs, of course, with know and lie. Do I know? Do you know? Does she know? Does he know? Does it know? Do you know? Do they know? Do we know? Do I lie? Do you lie? Does she lie? Does he lie? Does it lie? Do you lie? Do they lie? And do we lie? So that's all. I hope you like it.
Hello, my name is Fátima Fernanda Vázquez Rodríguez. Bueno, a mí me tocó explicar la página 56. Bueno, find my and rewrite the sentence. Encuentra el error y reescribe las oraciones. On Spam 56, I was my room to expose an error of the word and temperance on some us did. En esta página 56 a mí me tocó exponer el error de las palabras. En la primera nos muestra que Mary go to school by bus. The error is found. El error está en el go, que solamente habla de una persona y sería hablar de varias personas, ¿no? Entonces sería Mary goes to school by bus. Así quedaría la primera oración. En la segunda oración nos muestra que Peter walks his dog at the park. Aquí el error es walk. Entonces esta oración quedaría Mary walks his dog at the park. En la tercera oración nos muestra que Paul loves pizza and soda. El error se encuentra en la primera parte, que es love. Entonces esta oración quedaría Paul loves pizza and soda. En la cuarta oración nos menciona que I had computer games. Este error es el had porque está hablando de varias personas y solamente dice una persona en primera persona. O sea, I had computer games. En la quinta oración sería My family enjoy going on en weekends. Aquí encontramos el error en enjoy. Entonces quedaría como My family enjoys going out on weekends. En la sexta oración nos menciona Tyrone's marathons. Aquí el error lo encontramos en la primera parte, que es runs. Entonces quedaría Tyrone marathon. Bueno, la segunda parte que dice Read the following sentence and choose the correct answer. Lea las siguientes oraciones y elija la respuesta correcta. En el número 1 tenemos I had cooking, que sería el inciso A o el inciso B. El inciso A que pusimos aquí arriba, que sería hide, que menciona que dice odio cocinar, porque si ponemos had sería odiamos. Estábamos buscando a una sola persona. En la última oración nos dice María and Frank like spiders. El inciso A nos muestra don't y el inciso B nos muestra don'ts, que dice a María y a Frank no les gustan las arañas. Y entonces aquí sería la respuesta del inciso A, que sería don't. porque habla de ellos. Y el inciso B habla de le, o sea, de una sola persona. Esto sería todo por lo que a mí me tocó. Thanks, Volve, I my page, thank you.
This is the page 57. In this page we have 2 activities. This is the first activity. In this page we have 6 sentences. This is the first activity. These are the 2 options. Students is plural, so it's work. This is the second sentence. These are the options. Mark and Peter is plural, so it's don't. This is the third sentence. These are the options. Doctor is singular, so it's lives. This is the fourth sentence. These are the options. I is singular, so it's don't. This is the fifth sentence. These are the options. My is singular, so it's has. And finally, this is the last sentence. These are the options. Joe is singular, so it's sleeps. This is the second activity. 1. He is singular and work is the verb, so it works. 2. He live, it lives. 3. He is singular and verb is not have, so it's don't have. 4. Doctors is plural and the verb is work, so it's work. The last they is plural and the verb is not have, then it is don't have.